There's a condo crisis going on in Florida right now, and time is running out. Hi, I'm Chuck Vosberg from Next Home Gulf to Bay, and today I'd like to talk with you about the condo crisis that's going on here in Florida. I'll tell you what caused it, why it's a problem, what's going on, and why it's going to be a good thing at the end of it all. So here we go. You probably remember back in 2021, the Surfside condo collapse. And it was discovered that a big part of the reason why that condo collapsed was lack of maintenance. And they found that the homeowners association was just kind of kicking the can down the road and kept deferring maintenance because they didn't want to raise the homeowners association fees. And that created a big problem. Fast forward to today, by December 31st, 2024, every condo that is older than 30 years old or 3 stories or taller has to have what's called a milestone inspection. And if they're within a certain distance from the water, I forget what the number is, I think it's 3 miles from the water, 25 years is where the cutoff is. So this milestone inspection is something that has to be done by either a licensed engineer or architect. And what they do is they come in and they take a look at the structural integrity of the building, the maintenance on it, and whether or not that building is in good condition and it's safe. This gets done, and if there's any red flags, then they go into what's called a phase 2 inspection. That's where they really get in and start looking at these problems a lot more closely and how to fix them. So the problems have to be fixed. And the other thing that kind of happens with this is when these kind of repairs are done, they have to bring the building up to current code. So we've got older buildings that were built under the code, however it was back then. We've got major repairs that are going on, which means they have to raise the standards. The people who own in there, they're looking at really large assessments and most likely a lot bigger monthly fee for the homeowners association. There's another thing that they also do, a structural integrity reserve study. And that has to do with the finances and the budget. They want to make sure that the homeowners associations are planning ahead for repairs that are going to happen in the future. Like, for example, a roof lasts a certain amount of time. So it's known that there's a date in the future that roof's going to have to be replaced. So they want to make sure the homeowners association is saving up so that when that day comes, they're ready to go get that thing replaced so they don't have to, like we talked about before, just keep kicking the can down the road and putting Band-Aids on problems, which eventually are going to come back to bite the owners in the butt. That's part of it. We've got the structural, we've got the reserves, we've got the budget, the finances. These are all being looked at. So for buildings that have problems, we've seen ones where very large assessments are taking place. We've even seen buildings that have to be vacated by everybody that lives there because they've been declared unsafe, or the repairs that have to be done structurally are ones that can't happen while people are living there. So it's a crisis for a lot of people. It's just so unfortunate, especially for people who are retired and on fixed incomes, because many people can't afford big assessments and large increases in the monthly homeowners association fees. That's the bad news. Now, there is a silver lining to all this. Once this all shakes out and things kind of settle down, homeowners associations are going to be better managed financially. The buildings are going to be maintained better, and in the end, it's cheaper to do it that way. If you take care of something along the way, it costs less than waiting until it's a big problem. It's just true of everything. It's true of your car, it's true of your house, it's true of a big condo building as well. So at the end of it all, it's going to be better for owners and condos. But in the meantime, a lot of people are in a lot of trouble right now. And there's a lot of condos that are virtually unsaleable because of this. And it's heartbreaking to see this. And there's really not a lot that can be done. But if you're somebody that is in one of those buildings where you're looking at huge assessments, huge increases in your fees per month, there are some options. So give us a call. We'll point you in the right direction. if you've got problems, you've got questions about real estate, call us, contact us, send us a message, whatever it is. We're happy to help. We're in the business of helping people. No strings attached. We want you to have the answers you need. We want you to have the truth. So call us, email us, anything at all. We'll tell you what you want to know. That's the short story of what's going on with the condo crisis. And December 31st is the deadline. So if you're in a condo building, make sure that your association has at least ordered that milestone inspection to be done, or else they're going to be in trouble. There's large fines and even provisions for jail time for people that ignore that rule. So again, call us if you got questions. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.